Welcome back to another
This isn't
session
itchy.
of the Dark Below.
Gotta get
They're
that
talking about shaving their faces, not crabs. Fun fact, we have... This could be the last session for this year. We might have one next week. Was it 12? We should have one next week. Next week will probably be the last session for the year, right? Unless Aiden's gonna be out.
Here next week.
This is the last session for this year. It was nice knowing you all. We'll see you in 2025.
Woo!
Can't believe 2014 is less than a month away.
We will go ahead and move on to character introductions. It's been a while, so we'll stick with the tried and true random order, top left to bottom right. Bandit, why don't you go ahead and get us started?
Hold on, let me get my fun fact list. Which one did I do last?
Well, we're on session 12.
That one.
I don't have the number for that.
We're on episode 13.
I think I did my worst habit last time, so that means this one's gonna be interesting. Slightly. Hi, hello. It's Bryn, and I am playing the Gunslinger Bandit. My fun fact for today is, when was the last time you cried? Jared, how long have you been in the Underdark? A couple weeks? By now?
About 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Alright. 2 years, a week. 3. No. 2 days ago. No, I will not go into detail.
Alright, so I've read his backstory, so I can go into detail. So the last time Bandit cried... I won't out you like that. Alright. Up next,
That's
Dante.
lore, they're gonna figure that out on their own.
Hello, I'm Ian, and I play Dante, the resident Giga Chad of the party. Fun fact, Dante sleeps with his shoes on, because
No!
you never know when you just need to get up and just start running from something.
No!
Bandit would do the same thing if he wore shoes.
I'm writing this shit
Dude
down.
doesn't wear
It's gonna
shoes.
come back and bite you in the ass.
Alright. I won't veto it, but I hate it. Dante, did you charge the dice I got you?
No, I did not.
Gotta put them in your windowsill, bro. Let them charge up.
It's so far away.
His dice glow in the dark.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, I'm in
Yogurt,
the
why
light
don't you
right
dusk
now.
walk us into the next character?
Yeah. So, my name is Aiden. I play Yolgrin, our newly appointed Dustwalker. And my fun fact of the day is that when Yolgrin was cycling through his life at an incredible rate, at one point he was a little child and he did an oopsie doopsie in his poopsie.
That's so fucking funny.
That's pretty funny, yeah.
Wait,
Not right.
but you didn't have pants on. You just shat on the floor? Right there next to Bandit?
That's crazy, dude.
That's
Bandit.
for you to
That's
imagine.
canon. That's
canon.
canon, Bandit. Bandit watched Yogurt take a shit. Because Bandit
Lovely.
was standing behind Yogurt. Oh, wait, so Yogurt not only...
I don't need further details.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I'm gonna go
Alright, take
ahead.
it away, Clark, please. Before I have to...
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Takes it away on
I am Clark. I play Lucretia Zunderfall, or lovely cleric. Fun fact about Leo is that when Leo gets sick, he is sick for just a day. But he is absolutely miserable for that day.
It's like the opposite of self-insert over there.
Very much so, because I'm sick for like a week on end, and it's like very mild the entire time.
I don't know. When you got COVID down here, you were out.
I was dead for a day, but then
That
it
was-
cleared up for a bit.
We still managed to play that Pokemon game with you.
True.
I was desperately trying to find a way to include you, and then that was my solution. Was we'd play board games through a wall.
Yep, it was great.
It worked out.
It worked.
Man,
We've not finished that.
Hi everyone, I'm Elena. I play Menadina, the bad bitch with the scythe, with now 2 scythes. Fun fact about Menadina is that she always wanted an animal familiar, but when her cat Sparky ran away, she realized that it probably would be a very bad idea if she had an animal familiar.
Your cat's a sun devil? Sparky!
Fair
The
enough.
funniest part about that, Aiden, is you made ASU an NPC.
This is true. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they're in the playoffs. What's the in-world playoffs?
Oh no.
What are they in?
So,
The Glib to Poop tournament?
who wants to give us the recap?
Not the Glib to Poop tournament.
I can't.
I'm skimming back over it. I can do it if no one else wants to.
I'm the only one that can't right now.
Resounding. Alright, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, do you really want You want the Dante version of this, or because
I'm gonna get it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
the Dante notes are
Always good.
pretty funny.
Alright, so we left the Glimmering City and headed towards Lucky Lass. We have a handful of objectives. Olga, Eobard's wife, has gone missing, and we followed that for as long as we could. Somewhere over the wall and out into the great beyond. And we'll get back to that. We have to go talk to Octo to see about what information he has on where Olga and Ingtar's wife and son are, as well as a handful of other things. We found out that Yitkin is on the way and plan to make a stop there. And finally,
Yitkin was on the way to Nora.
we have to go to Nora to go see about a replacement for where's my NPC list? A replacement for Yuller's broken contraption.
Uploads, download speed, and disconnected my stream. Okay, we're back. I'll have to edit that out in the recap. What's a good way to note that? That's a spot that I need to edit out.
Back into your
Approximately
microphone so there's a spike of the audio.
116.
I'm gonna flash the ads running so that I see that later. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. We're still figuring out the networking for the new house. I'm now hardwired into the router, which is in Ian's room instead of the master bedroom now. Damn, time of the year really. Our starting at noon is rough for my camera.
Yeah.
Maybe over here will work better.
You just need to turn off some of those backlights.
Yeah. Here, let me.
You can't really turn off the.
Oh, that's a window,
That
not
looks-
lights.
That's a
better.
window.
Is that better?
No.
You need
No.
blinds.
You need
Invest.
blinds.
Yeah, I need curtains, but there weren't any in the house when I moved in.
What's that
Or
I
your
hear?
front
The
light.
Home Depot theme? Do 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 do.
Buy a ring light.
Also, hanging
got
a curtain
boxes.
above that window that's shining very brightly right now.
It's gonna
will be a
suck.
pain, yes.
It's gonna suck.
Mhm.
Oh well. Hopefully the sun finds a better angle sometime during the session. For now, I'll just be mysterious and dark.
It's okay. The sun will set at
Um,
like 2:30.
That's
Maybe
fine.
I can like.
He is the darkness beneath it all now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't block it with my head. All right,
He is
go ahead
being
and
dark.
start back up where you left off, Tyler, with the recap.
Alright, so we found Octo in the Lucky Lass. He was expecting Ingtar. He did a little bit of his magic. He demonstrated it by pulling some of the tendrils of darkness from the outside as a show of power. He managed to find Olga, who is in a city on the shore. The place resembles the necklace that we found in their house when that happened, or when we were investigating it. And initially, he just wanted some of the fragile crystals from the upper city as a payment, but he instead decided there is an artifact in the city on the shore that he wants instead, an object of value, he called it.
Just leave it.
He also found Ingtar's wife and daughter. They are in the same place, same building, probably same general area. So whatever took Olga probably took them too.
Mm-hmm.
We learned a little bit of his own opinions on the darkness. After that, Leo convo with Octo. Can't go into detail there. We began our walk to Yitkin. So we got there. It was, to us, seems like a very religious city, which was compared to Dia de Muerto. I don't know if I said that right.
Jesus.
Yeah, de los
And there goes my
muertos.
Latin American viewers again.
You're welcome. Day of the Dead. Skulls and shrines to loved ones. We found the Church of the Cycle, the place Mene was looking for. A few puzzles, looting, and whatnot later. We made it into the basement. Yulgrid made a very naive,
Through the
very hasty
cycle of life.
decision to try to open a chest, and he experienced all ages over the course of like an hour, tops. It was not great for anyone involved.
Mhm.
And we started fighting undead people because Mene stepped into a middle thing and became wrapped up in weird wisps of energy, light of necromancy and the other one, light or radiance. That's what I was looking for. Undead came alive. We killed them in a great standoff, Alamo kind. Mene had to kill them all again when they were dead. And we, after that, Mene was gifted a very nice scythe. I think it's magical. We found some notes hinting at more lore, and we are probably at this point going to be leaving Yitkin and heading towards Nora. Yeah. They would not let me raid Yitkin's grave. Very sad. Great failure.
Yeah, you should have seen the magical item that was in there.
I wish I did. I wish I did.
You should have seen the curse that was attached to it.
Oh, you found a curse, didn't you?
I sure did, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss anything important?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I
Alright.
think the only thing you missed is Yoga tried to open up the door to the basement.
Oh, he
Took
also did
a
that one
fuck
too.
ton of
Yeah.
damage, and then immediately, less than 15 seconds later, goes, "Ooh, a chest!" and opened the chest.
In real world time, it was like 5 minutes ish. In game, it was like 30 seconds apart. Like in game, Yulgrid grabbed this door, got sapped for half his life force. Leo walked
Got
over, healed him, and said, "Hey, probably don't do that again." Then he
Dispels
removes
the magic.
curse, and then you all went down. And Leo probably, after telling this man, "Probably don't do that again," watches him immediately go, "Oh, look, a chest."
I'm trained and full Dustwalker.
Who's the naive and impulsive one now?
I never said I
Please,
was
oopsie doopsie.
He then also made an oopsie doopsie. Oh, you know what I could maybe do? Hold on, we're gonna work with camera angles today.
Do you think having a front light, like facing you, will help?
Probably,
Here,
but I can
let you borrow
Yeah.
one.
I can.
Why are you
chop
two
out.
fighting on my desk?
That actually made it a little better, but
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Not perfect. And now I gotta kind of stand over
Yeah,
here.
you learned your lesson, Luna.
Oh,
You
actually,
got your
yeah, that's
ass
pretty
handed
good.
to
Oh,
you.
that's way better.
Mm-hmm.
Ian,
I mean,
fixed it for now.
we'll still take the. He doesn't have his headphones in. You just take the freaking light anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anywhere to put it.
Well, you'll figure it out.
All right, so you guys begin traveling out of Yitkin. It's probably around just shortly after midday. You guys are a little tired after your scrapes and scruffs. So once you make it out of the city, you set up camp.
Are we assuming any kind of long rest? Oh,
No.
also important thing that I forgot to add. We all leveled up.
Oh, yeah.
We all have what?
We
all
leveled
leveled
up.
up.
Should have leveled up.
Oh, we leveled
Yes.
up. Yes.
Ian
I thought you said
is
level
leveled up.
six.
I just heard him say, "Oh shit."
Luna. Okay.
Oh, that's the only thing I forgot to do was HP.
Yeah, same.
Oh, HP. Oh, that's right. My character doesn't automatically.
I
Cool.
wrote level up reminder, but I don't think I forgot anything. I think I finished my level up. Swapped out some infusions.
My God, get off of my keyboard.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can change the coolness and warmth of that.
Yeah,
Light,
I'm
by the way.
trying to get my camera fixed right now because I adjusted it, and you know how
Yep.
interesting
I
my
need a
camera setup is.
D10.
There we go. All right.
That's an 8.
Nice.
So I have
You
my notes correct. What is in Nora? Is Nora the city on the shore, or are those two separate
No,
places?
City on the Shore is on the other side. It is where we walked past to get to the Mechanodes. We
Right.
didn't go in. Somebody looked over a wall. I think
Yes, I
looked over
remember
the
that.
wall.
What are we getting
But
into?
we didn't.
Nora is for the quest, correct? For
Yes,
the
Nora is to get the crystal.
Okay, yes. Cool. Just double checking.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, that's probably
Okay.
why I didn't think I did it. Is because 6th level rangers get like nothing.
I get an
Alex.
ASI.
Oh, do I get anything else?
Are you getting
for-
spells, Ian?
What do we get at the next level up?
All right.
I think I
Uh,
get
You
we are gonna
guys get just out of Yitkin. You haven't traversed very far from the city when you decide to take a rest because it's fairly late and you guys are all tired from your scuff with the undead, and Yogrid is tired from 1v1ing the life and death.
Mm-hmm.
Yogrid probably looks a little spooked. Still.
Mm-hmm.
I do. This is
I'm
a treat.
tired. When do we get a long rest?
Mood.
So you guys
Should we-
lay down for the night and you begin a
Long
long
rest.
rest.
Okay.
What is the? You guys all take turns taking watch.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And Yogrid, while you're sleeping, you have a dream.
All right, deafening.
Deafin?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. What do I dream?
You feel the wind in your hair, warmth on your face. You're thousands of feet in the air looking down at the world below. Topside. In front of you lies the creations of many men, beautiful, laborious, yet still so imperfect. A thought falls to you. Why would one endure such suffering for a flawed achievement? It makes you curious. You glance above and see the heavens, the everlasts. Even their gazebos are perfect in every way. A cold breeze graces your back and you turn. The darkness you grew up under lies in an immense expanse. What lies beyond it, you wonder? If only you could move it out of the way. You reach out and grab a hold of it, compressing it into a small sphere. It sits so peacefully in your hand, almost like a berry. Without thought, and with one quick movement, you devour it whole. You wake up from your strange dream.
Interesting.
I love that that's our like universal sign for undeafen, but I'm gonna immediately tell everyone to deafen again because Minadina, you also have a dream.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Ma'am. Fighting 2 cats. I have both of them in my room on my desk.
You on your desk simultaneously.
Yeah. There's
They're
one.
probably- they're probably fighting.
They're not.
Oh.
But it's
You open
stressful.
your eyes and you stand in front of a great tree. Hanging from the tree.
Should still be deafened.
Yes.
Hanging from the tree are people, bodies tethered to the tree by stalks as if they were apples ripe for plucking. As your eyes fall to the ground around the great tree, the stench fills your nose. Rotting corpses, stalks poking out of their lifeless, gaunt heads, litter the area around the tree. As you cover your nose, gasping for clean air, one of the corpses wraps its fingers around your ankle, skin pulling away from its bones. It pulls you to the ground, tries to bury you in the piles of bodies below you. Before you sink, you notice its stalk looks as though it didn't snap and fall of natural causes. It was cut. You awake in a cold sweat. Ian! Alright, I got him.
Oh, I should change that to 6.
Alright, you guys all get up in the morning. We'll say that both of the dreamers didn't have enough sleep interrupted, unless y'all want to say your dream kept you up, like thinking about it, that you all are fully rested and you don't look tired or exhausted at all. I'll leave that up to the players if they think their character would have stayed awake thinking about their dream.
I think it would have taken her about like an hour to get back to bed.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think
she
that
would
really.
have. She would have went back to bed.
As a player, I don't want to not have a long rest after. I'm gonna be so real.
You've got a couple days journey ahead of you, so probably won't matter too much. You guys are heading
definitely
all the
look
way
tired.
south to Nora.
Right.
What level spell is remove curse?
As
Third.
you leave Yitkin and head west following the signs, you eventually reach the feet of large rock structures that reach up towards the ceiling of the cave. You can't quite make out where they end as they reach above your sphere of influence. And you begin south towards Nora as the signs point. The environment gets wet. You cross a bridge with a stream of dark water running under it, the water pushing east. With each step, the flora softens from razor-sharp crystal leaves to tenacious plant material that holds its shape but doesn't seem to have needed to evolve as defensively. Small houses and farms line the road as you travel. 2 days pass as you to a second bridge, and at this point, you can feel the road is pushing uphill, and for quite a while. You must be in the foot of mountains, is that what they'd be called down here? As they push towards the roof of the cavern. After a bit more marching, you find yourselves at the foot of, yes, what you can only describe as a mountain. One sign begins to point west and says Nora. So it's been a few days at this point. 2 days travel is what it took to get from Yitkin to Nora on foot. Nothing disturbs your travel as you walk through the darkness.
All right.
Bro, Tyler's lighting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, looks like he's telling campfire stories.
I get good lighting. I like angelic.
Ah, I don't know about angelic.
You look like you're telling scary stories.
Yeah.
You look demonic.
Hell around the campfire.
All right.
Nora, then.
I'm down to just follow the path.
Onward to Nora.
With some of the downtime, I'm going to use the alchemy jug. To
There
get-
wasn't any other sign locations, correct? It's just Nora.
That's fair. As you pass through the pathway, you see a sign that says Mint Mines. And it's a small dirt road that continues, like very overgrown road that continues west off of when you begin heading south.
That makes sense.
I see.
Considering that it's like a mountain-ish looking thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have no reason to go there.
Me
Nor do
neither.
I.
I say we continue on.
You continue
to
on south, southeastish. You pass by a bridge that crosses a river that flows south, and the bridge seems to cross over the river to the east. Eventually, you, as you're traversing kind of what feels like it should be the last leg, as you head south, and it's getting kind of flattening out from your uphill climb. You hear you're kind of in a bit of a forest type structure with mushroom trees mixed in with some crystal-like structures and stalactites around you. And you hear voices communicating with each other, kind of a bit more west of your sphere.
And we're in initiative mode already.
Ow!
Get y'all
We said
to
we-
roll initiative for
Heard people?
yourselves. Yeah, y'all heard
Oh.
voices. So that
8.
Mood.
Actually, I think it's 7.
It's okay, I did worse than you. 5.
11.
21.
Yeah, 7.
all right, Bandit, what'd you get?
8.
Oh hey, it's another 3
Dante,
by the way,
21.
plus 2.
Yogrid?
11.
Got 11.
I
Leo?
need someone to start tallying how
7.
many 3s
11?
I've gotten.
7.
You
7. Aw. Mene.
Start now.
5.
Okay, so that gives me a turn order of Dante, Yolgrid, Bandit, Leo, Mene. Apply turn order.
Mhm.
Great.
It is certainly not my turn. There.
Dante, let me make sure I was right when I made this claim earlier. I'm pretty sure y'all would be able to hear it. 120.
120 foot radius.
Okay, yes, you can hear. Dante has the highest perception, so it makes sense that Dante would go first here. The rest of you might not have heard it, but you hear whispers, Dante, to your west.
Right. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just gonna start walking west.
Great.
And my movement currently is
40.
You think you?
40.
How high can you jump again?
Oh yeah, hang on. I calculated this. So it's
4 times whatever your normal jump height is.
right. And my normal jump height, I believe, was 13 because of my short score. So 4 times 13.
Which ends up being 52.
40, 52.
52. Yeah.
How
I don't
tall
think
is
you can
this?
Jump that. I don't think it's. I think that's taller than 50. Oh, it's 30. Never mind.
I'm just
So
gonna.
Dante,
So you said that with the levitating, it's a momentum-based thing.
yep.
So could I
It's
start
only momentum
jumping?
on a plane. It's
Okay.
not like Warlock jump in Destiny 2.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can control your height, but it's at like 5 feet per round or something like that.
All right. So let's do some trigonometry here.
Oh my god.
Your running jump is 52, so you can jump that high.
Right, but I'm saying because I have a movement speed of 40, how far away do I have to be to where I can clear this? Because if I can do it from right here, I'll just do it from right here.
Move speed of 40, right?
Yeah.
So you need to step
So-
forward 10 feet, I think. 2 squares. And then you can
Okay.
running jump up onto the cliffside.
All right, I'll do that. I'll go 2 squares and then jump onto the cliff.
Oh, you're gonna have to. I'll just give me an athletics check or a acrobatics check, just so we don't waste turns where you're like having to get into position to make the jump.
Okay. Athletics and acrobatics are the same.
How with grace are you gonna be able to accomplish this?
Oh yeah,
with
What is
grace.
grace under the equation?
you land. Where are you jumping for? Put Put a little marker down using the measure tool on where you're jumping for.
Like on top of this.
All right. You land right there. Give me a second. I need to get my dice.
Bless
Bless.
you.
You guys like my Phantom of the Opera cosplay?
Very nice.
Yes, I love
10
it.
out of 10.
All right, you land with pretty good grace, and the voices. Continue to
They sneeze.
whisper.
Where's the sneeze?
Yeah, they
Bless me.
sneeze. They continue to whisper. You can't quite make out what they're saying yet.
Okay.
Does he see anything?
No,
Yeah,
but
do I see anything yet?
that's his turn. So the rest of y'all see Dante. He doesn't say a word. He just sprint jumps onto this rock way up here on the cliffside. It is now Yogurt's turn.
It is now Yolbert's turn. Yo, what's this guy? What's this guy doing?
You want to shout up to him?
How smart am I?
How smart are
If
you?
we're going off of
Wait,
last
hold up. Go
session,
plus or minus.
I'm assuming a plus.
Plus.
He did.
Okay.
He did look like he was doing it pretty stealthily when he
Yeah.
looked over. He kind of make me an insight check just based off of like Dante's behaviors in the past, because he's probably got his bow out. He's probably got his hand in his quiver.
he could just be hunting.
13.
13. You have a feeling Dante's hunting something.
Okay. I'm not gonna fuck him up. I'll move 30, 27, 31. I'll move 30 feet this way. And probably not right over the dawn because that would give away my position.
Bandit.
I'm just gonna. I'll prepare an action to right of the frozen, which is a bonus action. I'll prepare. Can I prepare a bonus action? Is that valid?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. If something happens that's like spooky, I'm gonna right of the frozen my rope dart and then pass.
I guess this is the direction we're going. It's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 to the wall, and I guess I'll full action dash and start climbing the wall.
It's 30 feet to the top, so you'd make it all the way up.
I have climb of only 20.
Oh,
so
okay.
About there.
Yep. You perch right there. You're probably close enough to whisper to Dante if you want to try to ask a question.
Is it food or is it something else?
I don't answer.
He doesn't answer. All right.
Alright.
Leo.
I guess I got the gun
Can
out.
I hear anything? Because my perception's.
Make a
Do we
perception
all
check.
actually hear this? Yeah. That was-
I know Dante's is actually lucrative high, so I just gave it to Dante.
Natural
Without a check.
20.
Natural 20. Yeah, you hear whispers to the west as well.
Yeah,
And
my
it
passive
sounds
perception.
like, with a natural 20, it sounds like Elvish.
Should I roll it as well now that I'm
Oh,
closer?
okay.
Jared, I can
Sounds like Elvish.
understand Elvish.
Yes,
So
but
can
you're
I.
not close enough to understand what they're
Ah.
saying yet.
Okay. You said it's. So
Least.
30 feet. So I'll go right here behind him. Is that all I want to do, or do I want to run up? I will just. Do I need to? How do I use Emboldening Bond? Does that actually require me to do anything?
Is it
I
for
don't think it does.
Isn't that a touch?
No,
No.
it's not touch.
Good roll, Luna.
Emboldening
Well, I'm thinking
Bond.
of boarding the bond.
Yeah, it's willing creatures within 30 feet of me.
Is it a spell?
It's the class feat.
Okay.
It's just a magical bond. It doesn't really. It doesn't specify anything. As an action, choose the number of willing creatures equal to your proficiency. Create a magical bond with them.
It
Among
just
them
says you
in
choose.
minutes.
It doesn't
Yeah.
say you do anything
No.
loud.
Nope. So I will do that to myself. I think I can hit Bandit from here as well. I think I can hit just the three of us. Yeah. So I'll hit the three of us. I'll hit the three of
Mene?
us. Bandit,
We can.
myself, and
What do I get?
you get a D4.
On everything or just once?
Once per turn.
Once per turn.
On just about anything.
Sick.
Mene?
I know. I'm looking.
Mini?
Mentos.
Minnie Mouse?
Fundamentos.
I think I'm gonna full action dash to get into the glow crevice. Close enough to it. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Dante. The whispers are louder, but you can't quite understand them yet.
I'm going to.
Imagining a world where we're doing all this, just trusting he's sensing something possibly dangerous with his bow.
I'm going to quietly step off the rock.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
I mean, he's gonna make no noise, right? Other than his, like, actual gear.
Because he just levitates.
Yeah, you could levitate off the rock, but I'll give you, if you levitate off the rock, and you activate your levitation, I'll give you advantage on stealth.
Okay, I'll do that. Stealth with advantage.
Remember, levitation move speed is slower.
Right.
I think it's
23.
20 feet. 23? Yep. All right. That's huge. You can levitate forward total of 20 feet. Where do you move to?
So levitates 20 feet.
Yeah.
Could I drop levitate while stealthily trying to go to the ground and then use my 40 feet? Or no?
It was your action to start levitating.
Okay. So. I'll try to peek around this rock.
That's exactly what you needed to do.
Let's go.
So the 23 stealth, you peek around this rock pretty successfully. And you see 4 elven figures with dark skin gathered around in a small circle, speaking with each other in Elvish. You understand Elvish, so you hear them saying, "With that, we've made our way through the Lesser Mint Mountains." And each of them seems a little out of it as they're talking. They kind of pause between each word, and they're not exactly looking at each other. "We need to pray contact backwards and get in touch with the Archbishop. Now that we have a path forwards, he'll want to know." And one of them kind of kneels down and looks like they're and they are praying.
Archbishop's a good guy? Bad guy? I don't know.
You know, anyway.
They are dark elves.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I don't know
means...
if they're necessarily good or bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Do
An
I
approach.
wait? Yeah, do I wait for my team?
He's praying.
He's praying, which means
Yeah,
he's
the guy had
probably
knocked down.
right. Or he could be praying to someone bad, you know? There's always bad people that
As he starts to pray, where's Yogrid? Just to give you an idea, because this is big. This is contextually important, depending on how Dante feels about certain things. When he starts to pray, you see, this is your sphere of light, a small tendril of dark start to creep into your sphere of light towards the guy who's praying.
Do they notice the sphere of light intersect with theirs?
They don't have one.
Do they notice that there is now a sphere of light?
Doesn't seem like they have.
Okay.
Okay.
As I said earlier, they seem kind of out of it, like they're not all really there.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is a surprise attack.
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking, do I wait for you guys, or do I? No, I'll wait. I'll just pass my turn.
Yogrid, it's your turn.
I don't have a climb speed. Can I make checks to start climbing?
Yeah, athletics.
Okay, 5,
No.
10. How
There's
far?
also this rock right here.
Oh, that's fair. 5, 10, 15, 1, 25, 30. Well, I guess it literally tells me I have 30 feet,
You could dash.
30.1. Dashing makes noise.
It will. I'll call for a stealth check if you dash.
Fuck it, we dash. For a 30.
What kind of armor are you wearing right now?
I'm currently wearing started leather.
Can I get a stealth check, please?
Yes.
I have an additional D4.
Can I add that D4?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be helpful.
Oh, good God.
Maybe you should use a hero point that we got because we long rested.
That's gonna be helpful. 8.
Yeah, I'll use a hero point. I'll use a hero
point
point.
that already.
When you roll a 2, it doesn't help.
Yeah. Is that a little
Oh,
better?
hero point's a success, but you rolled a 19 as well as the hero point.
Success.
All right, so Dante, you look over, you hear like sprinting, and then somebody like jumping up the rocks, and you look over to your side, and you see Yolgrid like bounding up the rock face, and he goes to jump up onto the cliffside over this small gap, and he slips on his footing a little and like picks a rock down the cliffside, and you're like, oh my god, that's gonna make so much noise. And then like somehow you don't see it, but at the bottom there's like a plant, and it lands perfectly on the plant, which catches its fall, and it makes no noise. And Dante's over there like.
Stress.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Yulgrin, with that high of a stealth, I'm not gonna call for. Oh, you'd be right here. Right here. I'm not gonna call for any checks, but you see the tops of like heads of creatures, and you see the pointy ears. And with with your history, you know those are drow, and you have a mission of sorts.
Yeah. Already my weapon.
Bandit.
Well,
Is 20 feet of climb enough to get, like, there?
Well, you could always just measure.
Hey,
Measuring thing I
Jared.
was looking didn't look very useful.
No. Never mind.
Looks like 20 feet.
I know one's brain. I know I'm doing what
I'm
doing.
going to get here. I'm going to go prone. Can I do that? I can do knockdown. I don't like knockdown. Actually,
One
Is-
turn passes.
Hey, Jared, is the guy verbally brain?
No, he's just kneeling.
Oh,
that's
shit.
that
That
changes
changes.
thing. And then I'm gonna ready.
I know. I was like, can we find out who the fuck he's praying to?
Ready in
No,
action.
I was gonna do
If
silence.
they are alerted to our presence, I am going to ready the gun to shoot.
Okay, Leo.
Or can I do that such that if they're alerted to our presence, I have the choice whether I want to shoot? Not just like.
That's getting into really complex readied actions. It's supposed to be if and then, not if and else.
I don't want to just pull the trigger if Dante decides to go up and introduce. I want it to be like if we're trying to stay stealthy and they get alerted to us.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay. Assuming we're not voluntarily giving ourselves up, if they are alerted to us, I will ready fire. And that's
I
turn.
will cast. Do I want to cast that? I
Is it
do and I
verbal?
don't. It is verbal, right? Wait, is it verbal? Double checking. Probably is. Yeah, verbal semantic material. I'm still really far away. Isn't it reasonable to cast Pass Without Trace here? It hits 3 of us,
Hmm.
right? Yes, within 30 feet. And he is within 30 feet. So I can do
Yogurt
on
needs
the
it.
3 the 3 non-stealthy individuals. I will cast
mean,
Pass
it
Without
needs it.
Trace. Yeah,
Is
I will
it-
cast Pass Without
Is it
Trace.
verbal?
There is verbal on
Give me a
this.
stealth check before you cast the spell.
When the stealth spell requires you to talk out loud.
Mm-hmm. That's a decent roll, and I didn't add the d4. Okay, that's 17 without my bonus to stealth, which is a +1, so 18.
He rolled pretty poorly. 18 beats.
Some math.
18 beats 13.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
So you get the spell off.
And the 3 of us have
Cool.
+10.
Mene,
Cool.
you want to move it all, Leo?
That was my full movement. That was
Oh.
30 movement to get over to the 2 of them.
Mene.
Am I able to try
It is a
to?
sphere around you, by the way, right? It gives +10.
Not what it says. It's Veil, Shadow, Silence radiates from you, masking you.
Yeah,
Narration,
radiates from you.
you choose within 30 feet. Creature, for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet
Yeah.
and can't be
For-
tracked except for magical means.
So if they step out of the sphere, they don't have the ability anymore. This is good for getting up the rocks, though.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good for getting up the rocks.
For Mene, who's
Very
I got
odd.
a dex of
Heavy armor.
+2.
and
Mhm.
wears heavy armor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Mene, go ahead and you're gonna
Okay.
have to dash, I think. to get all the way up there? You
Probably.
gotta come around to here.
Can I just try to climb it?
Give me an athletics check.
Sure.
You being what you
Cheese,
are,
dice.
I don't think you have any problem with that.
For real.
And you do have an additional
That's a
D4.
16 plus 2 plus 10.
Okay, so you get up there, you don't make too much noise. We'll say that's 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Do I have to jump across the soil gap?
No, you just
Okay. I'm trying to rotate. We're struggling.
Giants do not cross ravines, they step over them.
And then
okay.
I'll go here. That is.
Dante. That tendril of darkness creeps forward another 5 feet.
Someone's reached him.
So I know your grid is there. I'm not going to look back and see if anyone else is here. Instead, I am just gonna cast Spike Growth.
All right.
And that alerts them to us.
So, Spike Growth. The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range. The range is 150 feet. Twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged like natural if any creature can't see it when it's cast.
Okay.
So, let's
They are all surprised. And I need to give them initiative rolls. You can go ahead and continue your turn while I do that.
Okay, that is a bonus action. So,
Bonus? I'll let you do your thing, then I'll do mine.
ensnaring. Sorry, that's wrong one. That is an action. I was looking at ensnaring straight. My bad. Spike growth is an action. So for a.
Oh wow, they rolled the same. Now these
they
guys...
go together?
Yep, they will go together.
For a bonus action, I will cast Ensnared Strike. As well.
Is that a?
Oh wait, no,
Okay.
I won't do that. I won't do that because that's concentration. This is wait, never mind. Spike growth isn't concentration.
But did you you already cast a spell? Is Ensnaring Strike a cantrip?
Christ.
No, it's a
No.
weapon action.
Can't cast two
Okay.
level spells.
Okay, never mind.
That's the thingy.
As you can tell, I haven't played a caster in a long time.
No worries.
You're good. Just make sure you're not using two bonus actions.
No. Spike growth is a action. Ensnaring Strike.
Gotcha.
Flat-foot is not an advantage, is it?
No, they're not flat-footed.
Okay.
No.
Also,
Okay.
flat-footed is a 3.5e thing.
Well, you know what I mean. Surprised.
Other than that, I think I'll just end my turn because I don't really have a bonus action.
My readied action thingy goes.
Yep, your ready to action goes off, so you get one shot off.
Well, two. It's a full action, so 2 shots.
Yep.
I got 2 19s, both of those +8.
At who?
The one closest to me with the back turned.
This guy? Alright, give you damage.
That is both d6s. Going to be +10. So what I'm
How
about
was
to
your
roll.
meal?
That'll be 18 overall.
Okay.
We
At
didn't
this
even try
point,
to
they
talk.
definitely know y'all are there.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it. That was Dante's turn. They're all surprised. Yulgrin.
I'm going to full action dash to go 60 feet. There's like up a hill. This is fine. This is 55.
Yeah, I don't care.
Which one is the one that is like praying to the darkness?
The one that's only the one that's lying down.
The one that's lying down.
Yeah, that guy.
Yep.
Okay. Is he? I'm sorry. Is that the one that got shot?
No.
Yeah. No.
No. Okay. Then I would like to. Is this within 30 feet?
I thought you dashed.
He did.
I
He
did
bonus
dash.
action.
Oh, bonus.
I have a bonus action. Hold up. I need to dash to a slightly different place. I thought it was one of the closer ones. Do.
Might not be able to get in range if it's 30 feet.
Yeah, I don't think I can get. I don't think I can get in range. Okay. In that case, I'm going to bonus action
Oh,
right.
They may have been surprised, but oh wait, no, I already did that on Dante's turn. Never mind.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action right of the frozen
Okay,
and pass.
Bandit.
I am going to Fairy Fire in the middle.
Is
That
it 20
should
feet
go.
as well?
It's a 20. It's range of 60 feet. The effective area is a
Radius.
20-foot cube.
All right, cool. We'll make this purple now. Oh, it's a cube? I'm not making a cube. Fuck off.
Well, they're going to be affected because I'm casting it with them in the area, so they'll be outlining green anyway.
Yeah.
Assuming they fail their
Fail
deck
save.
save.
Oh, what's your DC?
15.
Wow.
I'll take that.
Wow.
So one of them passes.
Wow.
Wow.
FYI to all you guys, to all of them except the one that is not outlined, you get advantage on attack rolls against them,
Sick.
and they can't benefit from being invisible.
Nice.
All right. One of them succeeds. It's this guy here.
The
He
one
got
in the back.
19.
Cool.
Leo,
Yay.
just dash.
Yeah, I think I can. So, fun thing about Earth Genasi
Just gonna meld
is
into the.
Earthwalk allows me to move across difficult terrain without expending extra movement.
Ooh.
So long as it's ground or floor. I don't know if yeah.
That's not difficult terrain.
Oh.
It's just.
That.
Terrain.
But I think I make it just about up here. I don't think I get any further without with dash. I'll move myself to here, but yeah.
Minadina?
Yeah, I can't do anything else. Bonus action, I don't think. I don't think there's anything.
Hello? You have to hit end your turn.
Hold on, I'm just making sure guidance isn't a bonus action, is it? I don't think it is. 5e, just double checking that that's not a bonus action.
Guidance is an action, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's an action. Okay. Nope, I'll pass.
Cool. You need to hit end turn.
I can just hit next.
Either
did
one
the thing.
works. I'm gonna move 30. I'm gonna shout, leave one alive, I have questions.
We don't even know what they're here
And I'm gonna summon my echo.
Alright, where are you summoning it?
I will summon it. I have a range of 30 feet for it. So I'm gonna put it next to Yogrid. Yeah,
Dante.
and that'll be it.
Alright. This isn't the first
Yep.
turn, so I don't get Dread Ambusher. But I will do Sharpshooter and just start shooting.
So
I'll shoot
anyways,
at this guy.
the one that's got his back turned. Yep. Roll me to hit twice.
With advantage, correct?
Yep, because he's fairy fired.
So advantage. That one doesn't hit.
Tyler, what happens if they leave the AoE of fairy fire?
It seems like they were lit up anyway. Any creature in the area when the spell's cast is also
When the
outlined
spell's cast.
as-
Yep.
Okay, so the first one doesn't hit.
Okay. Second one.
Second one, 21.
That'll hit. Give me damage.
That's 16 piercing.
Okay. This guy's got like a arrow that slams into his shoulder and a bullet that passed through the kind of like his like abdominal area, but he's not looking bloodied yet. He looks like he's standing up straight.
Mm.
Okay, so three of them got a 16, so they share a turn, which would be this guy is one of the 16s. And Elvish, he shouts, "Don't stop the prayer!" And he turns, and he is going to Misty Step.
Oh, that's great.
Well, they have to.
As a bonus action, straight to Yogrid.
Oh,
This one is not praying, but he does not have Misty Step because he is just a scout. What do you have that could maybe help you here? Oh yeah, you'll share a turn. He is going to cast Fairy Fire. He's going to cast it centered here. So Mene, Yogrid, and Mene's Echo make a dex save.
Okay, hold on. It's immune to my Echo's immune to all conditions.
I failed.
And your Echo passes. What about Mene?
Mene got a 19.
Mene succeeds. Yogrid fails, which is what the
Mene.
scout wanted. He will then move 5,
Wait, hold on. It's a
10,
deck save?
15. Yeah, dex save. So he takes how
Hold
much
up. The
damage for
13
moving?
pass?
13 fails.
Oh, just making sure.
Did you use your D4?
No?
I
Got
haven't
it
used
before.
yours since the last one.
Was it 15 pass?
Yes.
Let's go!
Did you use your D4 earlier?
No, I didn't.
He wouldn't have since his last turn.
Alright.
He didn't do anything.
Then he is going to make 2 attack rolls on Yogrid. Christ!
missed. Jared,
Yogrid,
are
what's
they
your AC?
guards?
They're not guards. Look at the name on the creature. Hold tab.
Drow Scout. Yeah, I see.
Drow Elite, Drow Scout. Okay, fun.
Yogrid. What's your AC?
My AC is a 16.
16? Yeah, that misses. Okay, so this scout moved
No, I got
out
that
of
really
the... This scout moved out of the sphere. How much damage does he take, Ian?
It's
D4s?
2d4
It's,
per 5 feet of movement.
Okay, he moved 10 feet of movement, so he takes 4d4. And then he got out. Jesus Christ, 13 points of damage.
nice.
Good.
This one is continuing his prayer. The tendril connects to him, and he begins muttering, like very quietly to himself. You can't tell what he's saying.
He's muttering.
This one TP'd out. This one is going to Misty Step to... I have to measure before I just Misty Step. What is
So
30 feet here? Here. And then he has 30 feet of movement? Yeah,
Isn't
he's
10
gonna
feet
close the
35
gap
rounds?
to up here. Yeah, it is 35. I just looked. He's gonna make 2 attacks on Dante. Surely he doesn't whiff. Does a 15 hit?
No.
What the
Lol?
fuck?
This is what happens when you roll below 10.
So I passed the fairy fire check, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to cast my innate invisibility. And I should be able to do that because I passed the check, correct?
Yes.
I become invisible.
Right? I'm looking at... Let me make sure that it's not creatures in the area. And it's only creatures that failed.
It says objects and affected creatures. Affected
Okay,
creatures.
affected creatures. Then yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to cast invisibility.
Yep. That's your action.
That's my action. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
2d4.
30.
That's difficult terrain.
Oh, this is all difficult terrain?
Yes.
Yep, and it's also damaging.
As long as I'm within 30 feet, it doesn't matter, actually. So, do this. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a blood curse. I'm going to take a d6 of necrotic damage. I'm going to take 4 necrotic damage. Oh, I didn't reset my health. I'm tracking it on here.
I got you. You're at 45.
My total's 58. I just forgot to change it
because
from...
you leveled up.
Yeah.
So you're at 54?
Yeah, 54. And Blood Curse of the Muddled, the one that is lying on the ground.
Yep.
If that creature is concentrating or spell or using a feature that requires concentration, it's going to have disadvantage on the next con saving throw it makes to make concentration before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
That was a bonus action, so I believe my invisibility goes away. Is that correct?
You cast... You did an action, so yes.
Okay, and that will be my turn.
Alright. Bandit?
The guy in the back, is he, for all intents and purposes, prone?
He is
Yes.
praying.
I know he's prone. I don't know if he's prone. I'm not going to focus on him then, because shooting at him is bad if he's prone.
What?
Oh. By the way, for Elena and Yulgrid, if either of you are taking damage within 30 feet of each other, the other can teleport.
The other can teleport.
How
You
is
will
it
take
good to know?
damage, but you can teleport to them.
That's wild. Okay.
Neither of y'all have taken damage. That's not Mine, that's her echo.
Yes. That is why I'm pointing this out. No one has taken damage yet, so it hasn't popped up.
Surely
Just
one
as
of
a
these
heads up.
creatures will land a hit, and then this combat will feel slightly threatening.
I'm going to scoot over a little bit, and I'm going to take some shots at the Drow Elite that Duergar just went invisible in front of, and I'm presuming he moved. First one I get with normal advantage. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And the next one, I'm going to forego advantage, and I get an extra shot as my bonus action.
Okay, so give me 2 attack rolls, neither with advantage.
Clark, your D4 bonus, do I get to know whether the past check failed or succeeded? Okay.
No.
Okay. So I may use the D4 on one of these. Let me roll.
You do not have the D4.
Oh, I don't anymore?
You do not. It was... wait, was it you and...
Yeah,
Yes,
it was.
Bandit was
It
in
wasn't
range.
me.
Oh,
it
was
was.
it
It
the
was
3 of us?
Bandit and you and Yulgrid that got it. Not
Oh,
me.
yeah, it wasn't you. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you do have it. Never mind. I thought I had it on Medina.
One of these
Nope.
is gonna hit. The other one doesn't look like it's gonna hit, so I'm gonna use my D4.
Just tell me your totals once you're done.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, then I think a 27 hits.
Yes.
So it'll still be 2.
So
Two
give me
hit.
the damage.
This plus 10, or yeah, this plus 10. 19 overall.
He's starting to look, or he looks bloodied.
And I'm going to crawl back somewhere where I can get some amount of cover.
Leo.
And oh, yeah.
Woo! I am going to move 30 feet. And then I can see this guy. I don't see the one well, I can see the one praying, but that's 66 feet away. So I'm not doing anything to him. So my action, so I can guiding bolt. If I so choose, which I probably will, because I don't think no one's taking damage, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll just do guiding bolt at that one. Let me double check that is guiding bolt. Just double check the distance on that. Oh, it's actually 120 feet. Do I have line of sight on the guy praying?
Yeah, but he's prone, so taking a shot at him with a ranged attack is a disadvantage.
Is it? Okay.
Cancels out because he's fairy fired. So it's just a normal attack.
Okay. I will go ahead and try to hit him then. With guiding bolt.
Go ahead.
At level 2, I will specify that. With the d4. So 10 plus 8, 18.
18 will hit. Give me damage.
Oh!
And that is 5d6. Is that correct?
I thought it was 66, but I could be mistaken.
5d6. It is 5d6.
I'm mistaken.
5d6 because I leveled it once.
Oh, fair.
So
20
20.
damage. He drops concentration on his prayer because he dies.
Nice!
Fuck, you just killed him.
Holy fuck, Clark, you just killed a
So
man.
he's mid-prayer, and a hole is blown through his chest, and one of these two, we'll say this guy, he's been kind of barking orders, goes, "Lost it. Somebody else, get contact with the bishop. He must know the path."
What path are you speaking of?
It is none of your business, Lost.
Lost? Pass turn.
Okay. Gonna move up to him.
Right?
Hey, buddy. And I'm gonna use my new scythe. And let's see.
Are you like dual wielding these scythes?
No.
Great weapons, she can't.
That'd be cool.
Crescent moons.
No, I just have one on my back. I'm going to lacerate then. And
Right?
try to make that work.
He's going to use his reaction to parry this, increasing his AC.
I like that. This is fun. I miss.
Was it 1?
It's a 2.
Oh.
That's not a 3.
No, the attack has to hit before he can parry. So
I just
he
whiff.
doesn't parry, you just whiff.
There's no parry. We just whiff. Let me mark
He
off
looks like he's
where.
ready to parry, and then you're just like above his head. And he's like, okay.
You're like the same height as me. What do you mean?
You just swing high.
I just swing high, I guess. I'm gonna try again, but I'm not gonna
Second
lacerate
attack.
this time. I'm just gonna second attack. That's a 14.
That also misses.
Ah.
This guy doesn't. This guy is the one that passed.
No,
Is
she
there
should
a
have
check?
advantage. Or yes. This is...
This is the one that passed.
I can free.
no,
I can
no, this
free
is one that
action
failed.
move.
You should have advantage on these. This guy failed very far.
Oh. Well, Do
So
you
you
want me to
missed
keep-
one.
Okay.
You missed your
Oh,
first
yeah,
attack.
you missed your first attack because it was a
Okay.
low number and a 14. Second attack.
Alright, well that one, that's the low number. There's a 17 hit.
No, he doesn't even need to parry.
Bam.
It's okay. I have my free action. I'm gonna move my echo. I'm gonna
And do
unleash.
your unleash incarnation.
Yes, I'm gonna unleash incarnation. I gotta mark that off. That's not the right tool. Mark that off. Gonna try one more time.
Don't worry, guys. She'll hit him eventually.
Right.
Just like he's trying to hit us. We'll
Oh
hit
my
him.
god!
Where's Yogurt right now? What'd you roll?
Excellent distraction.
Is that does an 18 hit?
He parries. And it misses because he parries it.
So I rolled in order. I'm gonna give you the numbers, not the bonuses. 2, a 7, a 6, a 10, a 5, and an 11.
Nice.
Classic.
It's not on me this time.
There's a guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm going to. Do I have to equip my hand axe? Is that an action?
No. Swapping weapons is a... I consider it you can swap weapons once per turn as your free action.
Okay. I'm gonna swap to my hand axe and attempt to lacerate and just regular attack him.
Alright. Give me the 2 attack rolls. This guy is not at advantage.
Not at advantage, okay. Does a 19 hit?
He parries because it's a melee attack.
Okay, I'm gonna
You have one more
try-
attack.
He can't parry you again.
He can't.
He only gets
parry
1
me.
parry per turn.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Yeah. Damage. It's his
Lot of
hand
numbers.
axes, so it won't hurt as much.
Yeah. So for the crit, it's what? It's the
Max 1 die, then roll and add your numbers.
Okay, so it'll be 10, 12.
12 damage.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, that was not right. There we go. Alright. It is this scout's turn. He is going to... Yogurt moved real close to this guy, so he doesn't have a good way to do this. He's just gonna dash. Oh, I'm controlling the wrong guy right now. He's just gonna dash 70 feet.
70.
Yeah,
His
they've been
move speed
moving
at 35.
pretty fast.
To try to get as close to the darkness as he can. The prey. And then this guy, who is surrounded, is just going to try to duel with Mene. Oh, he could blink. These guys are pretty smart. He's gonna face step again to here.
Where? Oh, he's at me. Hello.
And he will make 2 attacks on your cleric, Leo.
Is it? Did he blink? Do I not get an
Yes.
off attack?
He
Fuck.
blinked. 17 plus 7. We will finally get a hit. Alright, cool.
We're about to find out how dangerous combat is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any poison resistance, Leo?
I don't believe so.
Okay, you take
Let me
1d6
double
slashing
check.
and 3d6 poison. You take
Oh.
9 damage plus 4. You take 13 points of damage, and I need you to make me a con saving throw.
Oh, and save. Woo.
Damn.
12.
12. You fail. You are poisoned.
You said I took 13.
Yeah,
Earlier.
13. 12, you failed. You did not fail by 5, so you are just poisoned.
I'm just poisoned. Is that damage? Is that...
Debuff.
Poisoned is a debuff. You have disadvantage on everything, if I remember correctly.
Okay. I'll find
Disadvantage
it.
on attack rolls and ability checks. Until until the poison wears out. You are poisoned for the next hour. It is this one's turn. He is going to make 2 attack rolls. He's going to shift around this way without leaving attack range. And then make 2 attack rolls on Dante.
Miss. Shit.
14 and dirty 20.
Yeah, 14
This is what I'm
misses.
dealing with right now.
So he's
you
fine.
take 4d6 damage. You take 20 points of damage, and I need you to make me a con save.
Whew.
Okay. Let me take the 20 real fast.
Is your spike growth a concentration spell? Just
Spike growth is not.
okay.
But I'll do con. Let's see.
You pass.
13 plus numbies.
You pass. DC's 13.
Oh, sick.
Yogrin.
I'm gonna call out. You all can handle them. I'm going after the straggler. And I'm also going to dash.
Okay.
Are you going to drop or take your?
No.
I'm like going to. There's nothing to
Alright.
drop. The other guy died.
Go.
Keep going.
Um,
what are you doing? What are you doing with your turn?
You have the light.
Shush.
Oh!
Okay. Stop metagaming him.
Nope, you're full action dashing. Go.
Yep.
Go.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. You're right.
Oh my goodness.
It's big. I didn't think about it. You're right. Yolrid would not do that. This was a player diff, not a character diff.
Are you
Is that
sure?
fair?
Are you sure?
You want me to roll?
You called
Yeah.
that you were gonna go after him in character.
I
Yogrin has
did.
not
Oh,
had to
did.
manage this sphere before.
You also had a lot more time to think about it or out of
Yeah,
character.
and you just had Leo completely give
hold
that
on.
one away.
I did just shout. I'm going after the straggler. Does anybody else in the party see a problem with this?
That's a great question.
'Cause I gave
I
everyone a
might.
chance to respond.
I don't know. I'm looking forward, not backward.
Yeah, nobody is looking backwards right now. No one knows how close that wall is.
Yeah, I'm currently dealing with a person, so.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start dashing.
All right.
All right.
So you move 60 feet. Is your
Um,
dash?
Yes. Here-ish? It's hard to tell.
Control to move downwards.
I am not out of range.
You would not be on the rock.
Okay, and I'd probably go like over here.
All right.
Is anyone in the darkness? Please don't say I left
Bandit
an
is in
Bandit.
the darkness. All right, so Bandit, we have this happen for the first time. We are going to go into what I am calling a reactionary sequence. Bandit feels a cold breeze over his shoulders as he looks behind him and sees that the sphere is very quickly coming towards him, and realizes his immense danger. Bandit, you are prone, which makes this harder for you because you're going to make this with disadvantage. Give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage to quickly tumble into the very outer reaches of the sphere.
I can use a D4 for this.
Please don't fail. I feel really bad if you fail.
You also have a hero point. You actually have 2 of them. because
Oh
you
yeah, I
get
have
the recap.
hero point. So,
You have the recap hero point and the long rest one.
I feel like we're gonna get hero points taken away from us.
I want to see if I can do this raw without a hero point first.
He's
Valid.
wrong,
I'm going
okay?
to roll
Oh,
the D4.
you gotta roll it first to find out.
Yep, I'm rolling. So that would be a 13.
13 is a failure.
I guess we're hero pointing.
All right, so what's your move speed?
30.
Half of that to get up.
Yep.
Now what's your move speed? 15?
15.
That's enough.
So barely enough to go 5, 10, 15, and remain in the sphere.
Good thing I did the recap, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And that is Yogurt's turn. Bandit, you're up.
First and foremost, Yogrids, drop the fucking crystal.
Shit.
And then this kind of works for me, honestly. I'll kind of take this because I wanted to get close to that guy anyway. So this is really round. Or do I still? Are we counting that 15 that I just moved against this turn?
No, it was your reaction for last turn because you didn't burn one. If you
Sick.
didn't have a reaction up, you would have just been making wisdom saving throws right then and there.
Wisdom
Jesus
saves.
Christ.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And now that guy is... Come on, baby. Come on,
If
baby.
only Bandit had his weapon in sniper formation.
What?
Yeah, if only I did. But I
There's a
don't.
what now?
Oh, there's many formations. Fuck, that looks like it's out of normal
It's
range.
120-ish.
He's also, you're shooting through the floor right now.
Am I?
Yep.
Damn.
So you don't have LOS.
Well, if we're doing that, I'm not... You guys got this. Full action dash.
Avoid the sphere.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Hurt.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on this guy.
Probably a good idea.
Spell save is 16.
Spell save is 16. It's a con save, or a wisdom save.
Yes.
He
So
has
we-
plus 4, 22.
Doesn't need it.
Damn.
Can I hero
So-
point fail it?
You want to use a hero point to force his failure?
Yeah.
We're an hour and 30 into the session. All right.
Yeah, why not?
So chains rise up out of the ground. Your magic takes on kind of a bluish hue as they rise up and wrap around him. He breaks a few of them, but you push beyond your normal barriers and grab him tightly. And he is held. Menadina,
Awesome.
y'all are burning a lot of hero points in this combat.
Yeah, man. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, Bandit really didn't have a choice.
Okay.
You can wail on this guy. He is held.
Yeah, attacks will be an advantage again.
Yeah, I'll
Hold on,
do it.
Kevin.
All right. This time. That's a nat 20.
All right.
This dude is fucking dead.
Give me
Hold on.
damage.
Do your second roll with advantage just to see if you get a crit.
It's
That
already
was
a crit.
Just do the second roll.
No. So that's 6. No, 12 plus 2d6.
Plus strength.
Yeah. So 12.
It was already a
plus-
crit. It was a crit
Plus
and then
5.
she crit. Because paralyzed. He's already crit.
12
Is that a
plus
quad
5
crit?
is 17. 21.
21. How do you do it?
Fuck.
Interesting way to do it.
So you fuck him? That's how you do
No.
it? What is this? A fucking Steam porn game?
That's a
Smothering
No,
thighs,
I rip open his gut with the scythe.
All right, you slam
Oh,
him.
Using the new one that I had.
He's rearranging his guts.
Oh my god! I can't win. I can't win.
In there, and you pull it out of his side. He collapses, and as his blood kind of falls over the scythe, the runes on it flare up, and you swear that you see like a stalk on his head for a moment, and then it's gone.
Oh, she's just gonna be Thanatos with Smite.
Well, Can you get to the other one?
I use 20 movement. I can move my Echo as a free action. That should make it. It's within range for me, but 5, 10, 15, 20. Or is that too high of a jump? I'll go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Is this your
30.
Echo? Your
This
Echo
is my
can
Echo.
fly.
Oh, well. It'll fly 30
makes
feet
it
and make
there.
it there.
Alright.
This
You want one attack.
one attack.
This one is still fairy fired?
Is
Nope.
this one?
This is
No,
the one
okay.
No,
that
this
is
one's
very
not.
fired.
That's a
Is it a natural
an-
20?
That's another nat 20. You can come look at it, hun.
He's gonna plus your bonuses. You'll still hit. I believe you.
Plus your bonuses, he'll still hit.
I
Wait,
needed like
Were you
that.
gonna say parry?
Yeah. Because I was like, it's a 20. He can parry it to go up to a 22 in AC, but plus
That's
bonuses.
22
That's
plus
not
7.
Yeah.
That's 20 plus 7. Alright, I'll roll another 2d6.
Rearrange
12
guts
plus
again.
2d6.
Paying attention to what I saw earlier, where I could have sworn I saw.
Oh,
So
this guy's barely been touched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna pay attention to it regardless.
Okay.
12 plus
Um,
4 plus number.
Plus another 4, so dirty 20 damage.
Dirty 20 on damage. That's not how damage works. Okay, Dante.
Okay, so I know that he can parry my shit. The question is,
I had to miss all those shots earlier to get double nat 20.
I'm gonna bonus action Zephyr Strike,
Okay.
not provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
We do that. I'll move. I'm still gonna be levitating. I'm just gonna move 20 feet this way, just on
Yeah.
the same plane.
He just starts
Just on the same
levitating away.
plane.
Zephyr Strike, you can't hit me. And he's just so caught off guard by the fact that you said that. He's just like, okay.
And then I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack roll, and it deals an
No.
extra 1d8 force damage.
Are you gonna
Okay.
shoot the guy that's running away or this guy?
I'm
Just
going to
silent.
be hitting the guy I ran away from.
Alright.
So I will do sharpshooter and 2 longbow attacks, giving myself advantage on the first one.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
Yep, he can't parry ranged attacks, so that'll hit.
Okay, let me add a d8 of damage onto that. That's 21 damage.
Okay. He looks bloodied.
And then I will shoot again. Normally, does a 16 hit?
Misses.
Misses. Okay.
Okay, this guy is going to run 70 feet. Through terrain that I didn't make, because I didn't expect this to turn into a chase. And then this guy is going to Misty Step away from that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. To here. No, that's the Echo. And then he's going to jump down. And he's going to make 2 attack rolls on Leo. Both will hit, I'm assuming. 19?
Yeah.
Min? Okay, you take
Yeah, both will hit.
8d6 damage.
That's a fireball.
Plus 8. You
Well,
take
more than fireball.
31 points of damage. Are you still standing?
Yes, sir.
Give me
6
two
HP.
Give me 2 con saving throws.
So 16 and then the 7, and I'm gonna add a d4 to that 7. So that It's an 11 plus 3, 14.
14 will pass. He doesn't manage to poison you the way he wanted to. So he kind of spits and he goes, Drat. Yogurt, it is your turn.
Drop the crystal. Drop the crystal on God. Drop it.
Oh God.
I don't want to drop the crystal. That's like one of the most deeply ingrained things in Yogurt right now is don't drop the crystal.
Okay, are you gonna continue the chase after Bandit told you to stop?
No, I'm not gonna.
If you're moving over 30 feet, it's not just gonna be bad.
I'm going to.
Range attack? Do you have?
Over
Already
however
bloody.
far?
I'm gonna do whatever I'm. Okay.
90 feet.
90 feet. I can, with disadvantage, attempt to pull out my crossbow.
All right, he drops into a sniper's stance and he's like, training, don't fail me now.
The range is 80 feet, so it goes to 320, and I do it with disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
I can shoot. I have 2 attacks, so I can shoot twice.
Yep.
So
is he
we
fairy
also
fired?
split
He's
this
still-
end.
He's
Is he
still
still
lit
at
up.
Fairy Fire?
He's still lit
Yeah.
up.
He's
Oh, he
still-
is.
That's fair. That's fair.
So it's just
Oh.
normal.
Miss Ed.
No
So it's
disadvantage.
just
but
a
We'll use
roll.
the roll. We'll use this as both attack rolls.
Okay.
2 10s.
Plus 7.
Plus 7.
2 17s.
Both will hit.
Oh,
Woo!
Both
Okay.
will hit. He's a scout. His armor is not as high as the warriors.
Both of them.
D8 plus 4.
2
So that's
d8s.
1 damage. I'm sorry, no, that's 24 damage.
2 d8s. You scream, Bandit. You shout, drop the fucking crystal. And he kind of looks back, and you see him kind of think for a moment, and he pulls out his crossbow and drops. And Bandit's like, that's a far shot. There's no way. 2 bolts to the back of this guy's skull, and he just collapses.
Like a sack of potatoes.
Like a sack of potatoes.
Even Bandit
my
can
turn.
admire a shot like that.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling like.
All right.
Feeling a little
Keep this
short dick
fucker
right now.
alive. I have questions.
Did he even look bloody?
Is it my turn? Wait.
Leo,
What happened to my turn?
Bandit.
Does this guy look bloody?
Yes.
Huh. Do I have hope? No. And I can't do that. Okay, how far is Yolgrid from me? That's not the right tool. 60 feet. What is the range on this? 90 feet. Great. I don't know. I feel like there's not. I could vortex warp Yolgrid back somewhere close to the fight, but I feel like that's just not necessary.
You want to ready in action?
There's not even much to ready. Like, I don't think I would kill him if I tried to attack him, but
He's bloody.
yeah, it took a while to get one bloodied in the first place.
Mene requested you keep these guys alive, but you look over at this last guy, and Leo is holding on by
Yeah, I
a
know.
thread.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna get on top of this.
He's currently, just for context, he currently has both swords, like, in Leo's gut. Like,
Yeah.
Ah.
and is just driving them in.
Okay. I'm going to ready in action. If he attacks Leo again, I want to shoot him before he can do that.
Alright.
That sounds fair.
Leo.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Alright.
That's so fucking funny.
You see his 16.
Leo, can you also step out of the way? Like,
19. And you don't
This
have a
dude
hero
is fine,
point.
god damn it. I don't have a
Chains
hero
come up and
point.
he just shakes them off. And he leans in close. Mother Darkness take you.
Leo, can you step to like one of the sides? Just
Hold on.
out of the way of my direct line of fire.
I don't
Bro's got
think-
2 swords in his gun. He goes, hey, can you take a step to the left?
Just rotate with him.
Alright, let's see.
Leo.
It is.
I'm
You have a
gonna double
bonus action?
check. Yeah, I have a bonus action. I'm just seeing what else I can do. If I can do what I want to do, but I don't think I can do what I want to do. Because I'm pretty sure that it costs my action to channel divinity. Does it say? This is a pain.
Can't
think it's an
remember if
action.
Channel Divinity is an action.
Mm-hmm.
Channel Divinity is an action.
Yeah, as an action. As an action. Yep. Okay. So I only have my bonus action, which I can't really do anything with. I can try to step out of the way. Where are you, Bandit?
Like directly in the line of fire between you
Oh,
and him.
okay. Then I'll step over to the side.
Perfect.
Not your sword.
Um,
Do you like shimmy him with you?
No, it's just for flavor. He can just step away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
He removes the swords and steps.
I thought it'd be kind of
I
funny.
suppose I'll cast Blade Ward on myself.
All right.
No, on my turn.
Mene.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
Blade Ward?
I've wanted to keep him alive, but he's being a fucking bitch, so I'm gonna use my free action to say, what do you want?
The Archbishop's bidding.
Who the
Made
fuck is that?
manifest.
What the fuck is this?
I feel like Manny's response would literally just be like, who the fuck is that? Well, sorry for your Archbishop. And I'm gonna approach and swing.
All right, roll to hit twice.
Using Lacerate on
Are
the
you gonna
first
non-lethal?
one. No,
My turn was
Your
wasted.
echo disappears.
that's fine. I'm going to Lacerate with the first one.
You step in my line of fire.
That is a 26.
That'll hit.
Nice. He is now bleeding.
Give me damage.
Getting there. 11.
Still standing.
And then I'm gonna Great Weapon Master. Oh, I can reroll that 1. Yay! Woo!
So from 1 to
Woo!
Plus
So
4.
15.
Still standing.
Alright, I'm going this time Great Weapon Master.
Mm-hmm.
No, Great Weapon Fighting. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I miss. I rolled a 4.
Oh, I miss.
Dante.
So-
Okay, so let's see. Where? So there's a guy what over here next to.
Yeah, he's the last
them.
one.
Right. What? He's like right there. Okay.
Yep,
I can
Just
see him.
plonk him in the head, please.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him.
All right.
I will. Sure. Dude, I'm almost out of arrows. I need to get more arrows. Twice. No advantage, nothing.
No
Right?
advantage.
Okay. That one definitely doesn't hit. 16? Question mark.
Misses.
Okay, I passed my turn.
It is
Fuck.
his turn.
Oh, gotta make it a whole other round. My goodness.
He.
I tried to
he
kill
kind
him.
of. He looks off in the distance and sees the scout collapse, and he smirks and he goes, "May the Archbishop know our path." And he reaches his arm out backwards and puts his hand in the darkness, which is now close enough for him to touch, because you
Oh!
moved far enough away. And he begins to mutter, a prayer. And after about 6 seconds, he closes his hand and pulls it back out, and he goes, "I die with pride."
We failed.
Was he
And it's
able to do
Yolgren's
that
turn.
to withheld person though?
He
He wasn't
passed the
held.
Person. He wasn't held.
Shit.
Wait, what
I
do you mean he
mean-
wasn't held?
I start running towards.
We held the other one. The other one that got instantly obliterated.
No, but
Am I
you used
still
hold
prone?
person on this guy too.
Yeah, but he
Oh,
passed
yeah,
his
failed.
save.
Oh, he passed the save. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You're not prone.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna dash 60
Alright.
feet.
You dash
Yeah.
60 feet, Bandit.
Well, now
But
Mene's in the
I,
way.
I
so
think
I have
that
to move
no
again.
matters at this point.
Bandit's like trying to line up the perfect shot, people getting in the fucking way.
Yup.
Sorry.
I got out of the way.
Huh?
I wouldn't-
No,
I-
Mene's in the way now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's good enough. This guy, is he... Was he one of the fairy fired ones, or was that...
Nope.
Mm-mm.
He is not the fairy fired one. Okay. Then 2 shots. I don't think this is gonna hit, but I'll roll my d4 with this one anyway. 16?
16 misses.
Okay, but 24 hits.
24 hits.
Okay, so this will
How
be...
do you do it? He has 1 HP.
God damn it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna aim body shot.
If I
Easy
rerolled
cut.
any of my other
Through
freaking
the heart.
numbers at one point, he would have been dead, but I
He
forgot about it.
collapses.
We were
and
1
Yolgren,
HP
you
away from
didn't-
succeeding.
You were too far away to see him do that, so you see them finish him off as you run closer.
We did it, guys.
No.
Knows we didn't, it's because you let the darkness get too close to him.
We failed.
You don't even know what you failed to do.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
He got the message out. Information.
Stupid drow.
Time to search their bodies.
You gotta be a little more careful when you're running around with that thing.
I'm sorry. This whole darkness mess, it has to be their fault. I know it. Apologies to
Sounds
the
like you're
darkness
redirecting
living in
the
it. They must
Then I
die.
look around their bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
a
wish
couple
to
more
see
feet
what
there, buddy, and
kind of
we would have been
Insignia
in
they
the
have. or
darkness
anything like
touch,
that.
you know? That would have, yeah, that would have been pretty bad there, buddy.
Sounds like they
It's
went
not
through the
being-
mines as well.
And then they would have gotten away. And who would have benefited then?
Yeah, so what do they have on them?
Alright, you find 4 long swords,
Useless?
you find 4 vials of drow poison.
Not useless.
I guess I should say unidentified poison.
Yeah, fair. We're gonna call it the drow poison because it was found on the drow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it does.
Poisonous.
Leo knows what it sorta does. It hurts.
You find on one of them a letter.
Who is the letter addressed to?
Or
Hold
is
on, let me
it anything that we
go.
can read? Or is it
It's Elvish.
Okay,
I know, Elvish.
I know
so do I.
We all know Elvish.
4 of us know Elvish.
Except for Yolgrid.
I'm scrolling. Hold on. I have to find something I can.
Yolder's just shocked that you
to-
can speak their language.
You find a note that says, what's my drow naming structure? A lot of, you find a note that says, Vraskar, that's the name. Vraskar, you have been chosen for tonight's ceremony of darkness. Please be in the square later today.
Oh, that's awkward.
Later today. we within a day's walk of their civilization, their city?
Unlikely.
So what? He just got an order and ran? It doesn't seem like his type. It's off about that.
And is there any religious insignia, given that they were speaking of an archbishop, that I'd be able to recognize?
Yeah, you find it doesn't look recognizable to you, but you do find an insignia. It's a you find a kind of circular a circle with 3 triangles on it, and in each triangle there is a image engraved into it that you don't know the meaning of. But for all 3 of them, there's another circle circled around the top image and triangle.
Interesting.
Curious.
I don't recognize these either, I assume.
No.
Well, it seems they're very connected with the darkness.
They were reaching out and grasping it.
Similar to how
I wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised if we meet them again in the city on the shore.
also curiously they had no light. They were traveling in complete darkness.
Perfectly capable, too.
Reaching out to it, and strangely not set off when they were engaged with the darkness. Curious.
There's a lot that we don't know.
Everything about them stinks.
He's right, they do smell pretty bad.
Did they leave anything over? I'm assuming Dante's dropping this. Anything over at their like little ritual site?
No. It seems that they were just meeting together.
Mm-hmm.
Did we check the body that was like way out there, by the way? Anything special there? Probably not.
Nothing special.
Can I look at the body that I killed? Is that
We
correct?
looked at all the bodies.
Yeah,
I'm not looking for loot. I'm looking for something else.
it looks normal. Looks like
Can
a dead
I
man.
can I try to gather my arrows?
I'm gonna cut it
back?
again to make sure.
She just hit the bottom.
I'm fucking paranoid!
She just, y'all look over and Mene is just chopping a corpse.
Damn, she must really hate these.
Fucking delicious and dungeon type shit.
Light.
I hope
Not
you're not planning
that.
on eating that.
Bro's gonna make a soup with it.
Oh.
Yeah, you gather your arrows, however many you used. Half, right? Is that half?
Yeah, it should be half of them. God, I'm so low on arrows.
I'm gonna have to start making some.
I can probably make some with one of my abilities that lets me just make random things.
Alright.
Is it rounded up if it was an odd number? Or no?
Yes, round up.
Okay.
What do you guys do? After your skirmish with the drow?
Makes me a 6.
I guess
don't
we'll
know
start getting
what
back
to-
on the road.
I guess.
Okay.
I don't really know what is.
Oh.
Did they have a map on them of any kind?
No.
Damn. Then they're just traveling on fucking intuition.
When is the last Yolgrid has heard anything about Drow?
From the king.
Oh yeah,
and
because
then
that's
whatever
a reliable
base
source.
whatever base reading you were allowed to do. Which would have been about probably the way they fight. You knew that you didn't get hit by any of them, but you would know that they use poisons. They have always worshipped aspects based off of readings from very old books that have managed to survive all the years. They've always worshipped aspects of the dark, or not the darkness, the Underdark.
Okay.
Before you lost contact with said civilization, they worshipped aspects of the Underdark, and they were seen as kind of religious zealots. They were very keen on that the Underdark would provide, and that they were the chosen people of the caverns.
They've been
Weird.
absent.
Ever since the darkness wave kind of crashed over civilization, you have that's kind of the first. Some Duskwalkers have said to have run in with them, and they've always and there was that rumor that they maintain a level of intelligence, therefore they must be in control. But those Duskwalkers have always run into them in the mountains, never this far out.
Thank you.
Funky.
Appreciate that. And this is information I will relay. I'm not going to keep that secret.
Interesting.
That's not going to help us
I
here.
wonder if something changed.
Can you re-summarize all that so I can write it down?
Yeah, go ahead. Gilbert, re-summarize all that.
King told me about Drow, couple of that they exist. People believe them to be in control of darkness because they can survive in it and live in it. The Drow are religious people, and a couple of Dustwalkers have seen them, but not often and not far away from the mountains.
Jared, did the one that I killed with Guiding Bolt ever see us?
No.
That's so fucking
Okay.
funny.
Okay.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are we on the same wavelength? Yes!
What just
Probably.
happened?
I'll need a long rest.
What the fuck just happened?
There may be a way for us to get a little bit more information from at least that one that never saw us. We should clean up around the rest. And after a long rest, perhaps we can speak with it.
Andrea, can you send the note in one of the channels?
I don't understand what you mean by
What
that.
note?
The note we found on one, the letter.
I mean, I just made it up on the spot, but sure.
Ilgrid, we can speak.
You could just watch the VOD.
Ilgrid,
That's too much effort for
I
Tyler.
can
He doesn't care about D&D
speak
that
with the
much.
dead.
You can speak with dead.
Yes. I'll need to long rest and change this. Prepare
Right.
myself to cast the spell, but I would be able to, especially given that one never saw us.
Seems like as good an idea as any.
I would
Any information
recommend
is better.
that you be seen to it, as it seems that they are very much hostile to you, but those of us that are outsiders, it may still answer questions to. Truthfully or not, we don't know. But let's clean up and prepare, because who knows what information was sent out.
Yes.
I will
Alright.
pick up the body.
Should we put on their robes to make us look like them?
Have
Do you see what we look like? You think any of us are going to...
Dante, can you disguise yourself?
Yes.
Well, there's your answer. We'll have Dante ask questions. Or, yes, well, since he's the only one that can disguise himself, we'll have Dante ask 5 questions to the undead when I raise him tomorrow. Does that sound good to everyone?
We should prepare those
All right.
questions in
So let's see.
advance.
If I'm speaking to someone who's dead, I'm gonna ask, what
You
was their
are
food like when they were alive? How did they die?
Dante.
Dante.
We're asking the one that
What?
we killed.
Yes, I was about to ask that.
Oh,
The one that never
guy.
saw
Okay.
us. We
Okay,
just
okay,
have
okay.
to ask it reasonable questions.
Reasonable questions, like,
What
Who
its
is
so
goal
probably
was.
not how you died, right?
Yes, not
Well-
how you died. What about
It may be worth asking that, just to elicit valid responses. It
We
won't-
killed him.
No.
So wait, no?
Yolgrid, we still have to convince it that it is on our side. And if Dante is the one asking questions, with me raising it, and the rest of you out of view, we may get some valid responses.
I see.
So that is what we'll do. We will ask it why it was out here, how it died.
Well, going too fast, I gotta write all this down so I don't forget.
All right, Dante, all right.
Let's see. How did you die?
What its purpose was out here on the other side of the mines.
What was your purpose out here? Past the mines?
Does anyone else have?
who is the Archbishop?
Who is the Archbishop?
I would
Bishop?
say
Bishop?
save that one for the end, Dante. That might give us away too easily.
Okay. Last.
Perhaps we ask a more leading question.
How old are you, right?
No.
No.
Should we ask
One
who this
of-
prospect is?
Whom did you serve in life? Rather than who is the Archbishop.
Hmm.
Ooh.
But then, if they just say the Archbishop as the answer, we'll be nowhere.
We could
Maybe
ask them
something
to
to the effect
specify.
of, do you control the darkness? Something broad. They might give us information.
Oh, what was that note? It mentioned the
Frostcat
The path.
Vroska, but the
ceremony.
ceremony of darkness. We could ask what goes on that.
Wait.
See if we can't convince it.
They mentioned finding a path.
Yes, that's why I am asking the second question. What was
Okay.
its purpose? I will take over if I need to. In terms of questions. Let's get a rest in and ask tomorrow. Be on guard, though.
That's 3 questions. Are we doing the who did you serve one?
Yes.
I don't know. Y'all are still talking.
We'll do the who did you serve?
Along with who is the Archbishop?
If we see no better question to ask, yes.
It is a last case.
We may have follow-up questions to the previous
Mm.
ones. So, we have some planned out, but I think that asking will get us further.
So how are we asking these questions again? I don't know how this magic stuff.
I will be bringing its spirit back. I need some
How
time,
do
briefly,
you-
but
Jedi, if
Don't
you're
worry
waiting for
about
this,
it.
the spirit is not willing.
No. let us rest and see if it goes well tomorrow. All right.
You long rest.
Yep.
You've rested. Congrats.
Okay, cleared area around thing. I have Speak with Dead prepared. Dante will cast Disguise Self. Everyone else hides
Okay.
I'm disguising
gonna have one of-
myself
as a drow.
as a drow.
And I'm going to try to disguise myself best I can. And then I'll cast Speak with Dead. Does it work?
It works.
Right.
How did you die?
I was struck down by a bolt of light from an unknown caster.
What was your purpose out here past the mines?
The Archbishop's will.
Who do you serve?
The Archbishop.
I love this.
Who is the Archbishop?
The Archbishop is. Let's see how much he's. How much he's. See how religiously fanatical this man is.
That,
Yeah.
She's
Yay.
willing to share about the Archbishop. Groups. 4. He goes, the Archbishop is the leader of the great Drow people, chosen of the Underdark. What do you, don't,
Is he?
Hmm.
What was the path that you have discovered?
a path through the mountains. And then his body collapses back down.
Well, that was eventful. We learned absolutely nothing.
Just about. Yes.
Hands were burning daylight.
what daylight? There's nothing here.
Our 2-week limits on being out here.
Well, the rest of them
We have
see us
a
as
month
hostile.
and a
Is
half.
there any way you can do that again, but with a different drow?
I can, but they'll be hostile to us. Well, probably.
Even disguised?
Likely. We can certainly try if you wish to, but
I feel like that would be a
I don't
waste
know
right
what
now.
we'll get.
Well, like, this disguise only lasts for an hour, so if we're gonna do that, we should probably do it pretty quickly.
Worth a shot.
I can only do it
Everybody
once
hides
more.
again. Are you casting it again?
I will cast it, and we'll cast it on one of the elites. I will try to hide myself best I can.
All right, so you like cast it and run.
Well, I won't run. I'll probably just step away. Like
Before we do
Yes.
this, do we want to
Make me
give
a stealth
Dante
check.
more questions?
Hey, question is where
Great
are you
thing.
from? Where is the city that you dwell in?
In the mountains.
where is
That's
the
great.
path?
Where is the path? I like that.
Where
Oh,
is
I like
the
that
path?
question better.
Is the path. Okay. Next one.
Dead
So
Where
drow.
do you
where's the
live?
path? Where do you hail from?
Running
Where do you
dead
hail from?
drow 2.
Who does the
I don't-
Archbishop serve?
Sure. Who does the Archbishop serve, and where did you get your connection from the darkness?
Sure.
That's only 4.
Use your best judgment for this.
Sure. Jared, you wanted me to roll?
Serve.
Yeah, make me a stealth check.
Alright. What was the 4th one, by the way? I was still writing the 3rd.
Okay, so what 3 do you have?
Where's the path? Where do you hail from? Who does the Archbishop serve?
What's your connection?
We long rested, right?
What's your
Mhm.
connection?
Yes. Yeah, what is
Take
your
hero
connection?
point.
No.
No? That was once per long rest. Is it once per
yeah,
session?
not when you long rest in the middle of a session.
Okay.
What is your
We'll
connection
say
to
once
what?
per key long
Darkness.
rest.
Okay. Because that was a 1.
All right. So
I basically face plant.
you finish casting this spell, and as the spirit rises, he goes, "Hermit," and he turns and trips on a rock and face plants right next to Dante.
Just stay face planted, my guy.
And so he'll definitely
will.
see you. And he looks over and he goes,
I'm wearing drow clothing.
"Oh."
He could be dead.
And to
Where-
what do I own the pleasure?
Can I pretend to be dead?
Yeah, sure.
Roll
This guy's totally
performance?
not gonna put 2 and 2 together.
I rolled a fucking 2.
So Terwin's laying there after face Terwin.
Not terrible.
This is a Terwin move, my
After
friend.
face planting. And Dante's just kind of looking at him, and the guy, the like raised like corpse is looking over at him, and then it looks over at Dante, and Dante goes, "He died."
I don't know him.
And then Leo goes, "I did."
Could also be like, I don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the path?
Through the mountains.
About that.
Where do you hail from?
Vingir.
Vingir.
Who does the Archbishop serve?
My brain is going, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
The Archbishop serves the aspects of the Underdark and their interests.
Well then.
Thus is in order with Drow religion.
What is your connection to the darkness?
See if he recognizes you as a Drow. He says, he looks at you and he goes, "It has consumed me." And then he collapses. So that was 5 questions.
That was only 4 questions.
Oh, never mind. He says it has consumed me.
Interesting.
What was the last thing you ate?
Your mom.
That's enough.
Y'all left Dante in charge of the last question? Y'all are crazy.
That's
Yeah, that's on
He
us.
responds with "your mother," and then he collapses.
Well, that got us
Well, we got some.
nothing, truly.
But no, it's not nothing. We know where he hails from. It's from a place called Vingir, which sounds a lot like vinegar.
It does indeed.
I'm fucking
Which is why
crying.
I spelled it like vinegar.
Same.
Way ahead of you. Those Dante's
We
as,
also know
sorry
that the
for your loss.
archbishop serves the aspect of the darkness. Do we know what that means? Absolutely not. But
The
that was his
aspect
answer.
Underdark.
Not the aspects of the darkness.
Underdark,
Ah,
not darkness.
Underdark,
So they
okay.
do still sound like they're separate things.
Yes.
What the
He
separate
also
things are, I'm
said-
not sure.
That the darkness consumed him for the 4th question. What does
He
this
said
mean?
that, but then he responded with your mom afterwards.
Right, which means he's been to the surface.
Dante, he was
I
gesturing
think
at
he
you.
was lying.
Have you ever met a troll?
No.
There's this thing they do.
Dante's
We
for
call
what
it
it's worth.
troll.
I'm sorry for your loss. I know what it's like to lose
Oh
family
my
members to
God.
predation.
All right.
Wait, no,
well,
like Bandit's taking it word for word too.
Oh my gosh.
go.
Someone saying they're gonna eat your mother can be taken a lot more literally when you are not at the top of the food chain.
Have no fear, Bandit. It was merely an innuendo.
I just don't know how that could be an innuendo, and if it is, it's a really fucked up innuendo.
Bandit, walk with me. We have. I think you need to be enlightened on some things.
I think this is gonna
Well,
be a bad
Yogurt,
idea.
do you know of the aspects of the Underdark?
Make me a history
No.
check.
Oh, maybe it's a check.
I can't wait
Totally.
here to
Yeah, I take that.
propaganda. This is gonna be so good.
Please don't fuck this
Because
up.
we don't know anything.
7 plus 4
We're gonna have new
plus.
information or wrong information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 11.
Hero point.
I don't have
We
your
already used it.
Okay.
Do we have
Um,
any information on these?
There should be at least some information about where they used to reside, because you guys worked with them, did you not?
with the drow. Not in my lifetime.
Well, of course not. It's been thousands of years since you've even encountered them.
You know, with you got a 13,
11.
11. They used to worship the Underdark itself. They had a thing with aspects of the Underdark, such as insects like spiders. But you can't remember anything past that.
Cool.
Had a
I
thing.
assume that the darkness is something they believe to be an aspect of the darkness.
Of the
Of
Underdark.
the Underdark,
Or of the Underdark.
that would make sense.
But I can't say for certain.
Well, it stands to reason then that, at least for now, we can consider most of them hostile.
Yes. This has been the assumption of the dwarves and the gnomes for a long while. We just haven't had proof.
Oh, there's
But I
still no
think
way of knowing.
watching him grasp the darkness, seeing them run into it, it must be quite obvious.
Are you sure? Octo seems to be on our side. He does the same. I don't
This
think
is
that we can call it one way or the other, Yogurt.
this might be true, but I'm not trusting of them.
That's fair. You needn't trust them yet. But I think we should
Feels
keep
like
an
it's
open
hard
mind.
to.
And hopefully they won't attack us on sight. Much as we did them. But, of course, we have no way of knowing. We were the aggressors here.
And if the drow had called upon the darkness like they were attempting, what happens to us then?
Well, we don't know. We know that they sent a message to their archbishop. We know nothing more. They told them of a path. And so now, It seems we'll encounter more of them.
A new
I
player
suppose
has
you're
entered the
right.
campaign.
Good or bad.
She's in Elena's
don't
seat
know.
right now.
Aww.
Are you going to travel the path?
Well, I say we continue on.
Yes.
Retrieve this lens and let the council know.
Not before we stop by the city on the shore.
Fair enough.
I really thought you were gonna forget about it again.
We have a lot to do. We still have to fucking pick
There's
up the
quite a ways.
lens.
I don't care what the drow are up to. If I can save Ingtar's family, save Olga, that needs to be our priority.
I don't know how far we'll be able to save them. It's sounds as if they've not quite touched the darkness, but come close. We can't for sure say. Sounds very similar to, well, something. It sounds as if they've not been touched, but aren't quite away from it either.
They are all strong-willed. If Octo could survive it, so can they. At least that's what I tell myself.
Fair enough. I say that we continue on.
Okay.
And also, Yulgrid, be more careful with your crystal.
Let
Bandits
this
nearly
be
entered.
a lesson.
Of course.
Yeah, Bandit's life definitely flashed before his eyes when that happened.
I mean, I was pretty close to you. I was like 5-10 feet from it.
Yeah, Dante turned and was like, well, this is the end. Oh, it stopped.
Mm-hmm.
No, I still had to fight someone, so I was like, oh shit. Well,
Mm-hmm.
at that point, I was still fighting someone.
All right. You guys begin traveling the rest of the way east. A rickety sign points toward a village made of stone, which comes out of the darkness in front of you. The sign says Nora. The construction is that of stone, and it is very brutal. It seems designed with the intent of defense and survival, with thick stone walls and tight buildings that are backed up to the mountain behind it.
Interesting.
Yogurt, make me a history check that involves dwarven stone cutting. So you get advantage as a dwarf.
Let's go! I don't know what the other one was, but 15 plus, 4, I think.
You recognize this this construction is purely dwarvish. There is no gnomish influence on it.
Oh, interesting. 17 plus 4. No gnomish influence. This must be old.
But it doesn't seem... it's weird. You look at it, and it is reminiscent of the construction you've seen in the Glimmering City and the surrounding cities. It looks like it was made by Duergar, Deep Dwarves. But it's different. It's got a lot of small differences that seem like old construction strategies that might have been done away with.
Does it look like people are still living here?
You look around, and yes, there are consumed dwarves passing between houses, going about their daily routines that they used to once go about.
Fascinating. Who knows how long we've been out here? Well, are we gonna go into this stealthily, or
The consumed, they, so long as we're not interrupting them, don't bother us, correct? Or am I wrong in that assumption? I suppose I don't recall.
They seem to perform tasks that that had high importance to them, and they seem to just do them on repeat.
They don't notice us or anything.
No, they don't seem to take any note of you, unless that was the task that was important to them. So if you were to stop in like an inn, it's possible the innkeep might take notice of you, but that might be all he does.
Well, best to just be cautious as
Proceeding
we
with
work our
caution.
way through. Do we know what we're looking for? Some form of a lens.
He
I
said the
suppose-
material used to make the lens was found here.
Cute. Wait, we have to make a new one.
So, looking for glass or crystal or something of that nature. I
Good,
suppose looking around.
Try asking around.
We'll start meandering.
I'm sorry, did you say try asking around?
Try asking around.
Yogurt.
Y'all still have never tried to interact with a consumed who is not
Want to-
attacking you.
That's fair.
That's true.
Do you
I
wish
suppose-
to attempt to talk with one?
Perhaps one that was in a profession directed at helping people, integrating, not a goner.
Do you see a tavern, perhaps a tavern keep? Or
I
shopkeep?
look for one. Sure.
All right, make me an investigation check.
Yay.
Um,
Not bad.
15.
15. You find a tavern called the Blessings of Nora.
Doesn't seem blessed anymore.
Well,
I'll walk in.
You walk in, there's people in here that are drowning sorrows away, drinking and just sort of filling cups, and then they'll kind of look at them, and then they'll drink them, but it doesn't seem to affect them, and then they'll walk back over to try to get more. They seem to just be on a cycle. Some people are celebrating, and they'll be like, there's a group of dwarves in the corner who's like, "We did it! We won the contest!" And then they'll like dance for a bit, and then a short while later they'll be like, "We did it! We won the contest!" And it seems that they are just stuck in a loop of repeating this thing that was important to them, as that is all that's left of them. The tavern keep up by the bar is just washing a glass, and then he'll look at it and it's clean, and then he starts washing it again.
Oh, so a standard barkeep.
Yeah.
Me
Yes.
when the activity that's most important to me is getting drunk at a bar.
true.
At no end of time.
Excuse me.
no.
You wouldn't happen to have any directions.
He kind of looks up and looks like he's registered your presence, but hasn't quite broken out of this like stupor yet.
Hmm.
Try and ask again.
Could you direct me towards the city hall?
The creature, this dark dwarf in front of you, kind of furrows his eyebrows, and with what looks like great thought, goes, welcome to Nora's blessings."
Can I get the drink?
Of course. And he fills a drink and puts it on the counter.
There's an
Thank
actual
you.
drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll take a sip after smelling it. Does it smell
Uh,
normal?
Smells like similar to the ale you've been drinking at the previous taverns. Or at the tavern in the Glimmering City.
I'll take a teeny sip.
It tastes like Dinabuzz mead.
Dana Buzz.
Didn't ask for payment? Thick on the
Doesn't
house,
seem to have been important to him.
Mm-mm.
I'll take a glass.
Of course. And he says it the same tone that he just said it to Medina. Makes another drink. Hands it to you.
At least I can use that as my breakaway into. Who runs this town? Or this tavern? I'll start with the tavern.
He looks over at Yogurt and go, need a drink.
I'll take a drink.
Okay. He fills another drink and he goes to hand the cup to you. And as you take the cup from him, your hand kind of brushes against his. And your crystal kind of flashes a bit, and a golden flash comes across your hand into his body. And his eyes kind of open up a bit, and he goes, "Where am I? What happened?"
Oh boy.
What just happened? Are you... Sir, take a deep breath. This is going to be a lot.
Who are you?
My name is Yogurt.
What do you want?
Well, I wanted information, but it seems that things have taken an unlikely turn.
Incredibly so.
Please,
My
take a
head.
seat.
What information? I need to sit. What?
Look around you.
Here, I will give him my chair.
What information is it that you need? Oh, my head.
Quickly,
Um,
Yulgrid, ask him the question.
I don't even know what to ask him.
Sir,
We're looking for-
where might we find something to make lenses out of? Crystals,
Crystals? There's crystals all over the place. Are you
something
looking
very refined.
for very refined, like a special material?
Yes.
There's always the...
Take a second. Take your time.
The coffin of Nora in the stronghold up at the top of the mountain is... the top of the city up the mountain is made of some kind of special glass. I've seen it in religious ceremonies before, but I don't know if they have extra. And as he kind of begins to work through knowledge that hasn't been in his mind for a long time, he kind of the golden flash you saw arc across Yogurt's palm kind of builds up. You see it almost in his mouth and behind his eyes, and he goes, I mean, maybe the Church of Nora would have as that golden flash kind of ejects out of his eye sockets and out of his mouth, and he kind of blinks for a bit and then goes, and then he just collapses, and he seems to be dead.
Like dead.
Yes.
I'm
Can
gonna hop
I
over the counter if he's any
cast-
good liquor.
Can I cast Spare the Dying, or...
No, he seems to have just straight died.
Yulgrid, what did you do?
Is there any money in the
No,
register
I
and
brushed it
or
off.
liquor back here?
Just looking in the you're
Yeah.
all like trying to figure out what just happened, and Bandit's looting the place.
Does he look like he's died of old age, or does he look like he's just dead?
It looks like whatever energy passed through his body killed him.
Can I inspect... the
Can I
crystal?
cast Revivify?
You feel that it will not work.
Okay.
As you kind of put a hand on his body and you get a religious sense of what has happened, you detect his soul is no longer of reachable.
Okay.
His soul isn't reachable.
Well, is that
Damn.
kind of ass like a distorted version of Speak with Dead?
Seems as if you can speak with one of the consumed briefly, Yulgrid.
After they die, they stay dead.
that it appears.
What?
Can
I
I
think it had something to do with the headache.
Seems to do with whatever energy the crystal gave out.
You want to inspect him?
I want to
What kind of
inspect the crystal.
inspection? Oh, the crystal.
Yeah.
No one ever did that.
Make me an Arcana check. You're gonna wrap your hand around it and kind of stare into it.
What is my Arcana? Actually, I have no idea. Four.
Isn't.
I have 7 if you also want me to take a look.
Well, let's start
I'm
with
gonna
the
ask
16.
Menadina for help.
With what?
Let's start with the 16.
16. It's glowing a little brighter than usual. The energy it gives off, you feel as though, as you're kind of holding it, you feel as though you're more in tune with it than you usually are. It feels less like a necklace and more like a magic item.
That's weird.
Fascinating. I wonder if other
You know
crystals.
there is no record of any Duskwalker ever communicating with a consumed in such a way.
This is unprecedented.
A lot of what we are doing is unprecedented, Yolgrid. I think it's time to expect that.
I suppose you're right.
Well, we were given information that either the church or that fortress will have some.
I'm also
I
gonna
say
serve
that we
up an
look
extra
there.
tank of Denabuzz mead to everyone else in the party.
You just start handing out mead.
To everyone else,
This
yeah. I'm behind the
is
bar. We're chatting. Might as well.
Truly not the time for this, but
Bandit is
take
literally, hold on. Bandit starts handing out mead. He's literally standing like on the dude, like a foot's on the dude's head because it's kind of in the way. And Bandit's just like filling a tankard while standing on this corpse, and then he hands it to somebody. He's like, "Anybody else?"
Leo
Okay.
says no, I'm just gonna
I-
take his. I'm gonna be double fisting it.
All right.
because that would be just medicine and anything else. I don't know.
So it brings them back from being consumed, but only for a short while, and then just sucks the energy right back out of them.
Perhaps there's a
That
way to
would
interrupt
be-
the process after we wake them up so they don't die.
I would hope so.
Keeping the energy in them
It would be
probably would require
gonna
powering up the crystal of some sort. It
I was gonna
didn't seem as
assume-
powerful as it needed to be.
Most
Could
of
we
these are
replicate this with the
probably-
bigger crystal?
Maybe.
You remember that when the darkness tethered creatures in the city were detethered, the bigger crystal literally killed them.
It's true.
There's no way of knowing.
We'll have to test
It
this
could be
more.
that smaller crystal or something. Who knows?
My-
The smaller crystals explode.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's true.
As Octo made very clear.
Biggest one fries them. Smaller ones explode on them. So apparently these are just the right size to do something, but
Goldilocks
not quite.
crystal.
Fuck off. I'll call it the Goldilocks crystal.
Wales Yogurt, do you want to try to wake up someone else and I'll give them a look over?
I
I'm
wouldn't
afraid.
recommend that.
Yo,
If
it's
we
just gonna
need
start
to.
killing people.
If we need to, we
If we're
can.
different ideologies, Yogurt feels very uncomfortable with what just happened. Bandit's like, yeah, let's just do it again.
See,
The only way we're gonna learn more is if we.
Penfer would also be with Bandit in this regard.
Yeah.
We already know where we need to go, Bandit. Let's not go further into that.
I don't want to risk using up the energy in my crystal.
That's fair.
I don't know how much I can do this. It
Jared,
can
this is
but
gonna
it
sound
can
really
do it
bad.
already.
Can I go behind the bar and look for like a safe or anything?
Bandit already did it.
Oh,
Bandit,
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bandit, so you, when you were back there, we'll say you found the tankards, You're in an area where Dustwalkers are less likely to have been through, so let me roll to see what you find in the counter.
I would love to sit properly in my chair, but
No,
Luna is
You
asleep.
find 90 silver pieces
Neat.
Nice.
and 6 gold pieces. Holy shit, this tavern was doing well.
Damn.
Bandit,
Panda just starts
if you
looting
don't
dead
buy,
man.
you should leave a note that you've been here, just in case any other Dustwalkers come by.
I would be surprised if any others showed up.
Maybe something along the lines of Bandit was here.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I'm gonna etch it into like the wood wall with a knife.
Just like Penford did at the last place y'all were at.
I'm gonna make it
Exactly.
I'm not doing
Z.
it. No under the table coward shit. I'm writing it on the wall.
Was with a Z. Bandit was here.
That's not how you spell.
I'm a literate man.
This is. Yep. Okay.
And good liquors.
This place has been out in the darkness for a
Dante.
while, so let's see. You start looking at the top shelf, you climb up there. Let me roll a d4 to see what you find.
Dante, do you wish to?
You find 3 bottles that are unopened. The rest are like very, very little is left. It looks like you could make maybe a drink or a shot, and they're scattered around the place. But you find 3 unopened bottles.
What should I call it? Just premium liquor.
One of them is in Elvish, which you can read, and then we'll say the 2 others are in Dwarvish.
Which you can
Which you
also
can
read.
Elvish liquor.
The Elvish one says, what is? I'm trying to remember. Wheat distilled all the way into a liquor is called.
Whiskey? No.
Is it whiskey?
I think it's whiskey. That might be barley, though.
I had this written down at one point in time.
Whiskey is made of.
But I think I got rid of that note because I wasn't actually using it for anything.
Yeah, wheat whiskey. All right.
The Elvish one is wheat whiskey.
So you find one that says bullets butt aged whiskey.
Why do I know this?
And
You're the
you
celiac man. You
find-
know what to avoid.
and then the
You don't
other
have to
2
avoid
say
Alcohol.
the other 2 say
So long as it's not malted, I'm fine.
I don't know, dude.
the
Maybe
other
you
2
didn't know back then.
The other 2 say ooh, these will be dated. These will
Ooh.
definitely be dated. Hold on.
Take your time. I'm
There
just
you go, look at my
vibing.
timeline.
I just would like to not sit on the edge of my chair because this doesn't feel very comfortable.
Oh yeah, because you have a cat in your chair. Just move her.
Move the
No.
cat.
Timeline.
Just move her.
Because she will just be in my way,
Move the cat.
and I
or
would
stop
rather
complaining about
her
that.
not be in my way.
You find that the 2 bottles, one says 19,935 AF, and the other one says 19,980 AF, but both say, oh, my camera lost focus. Both say Nectar Sweets.
In Dwarvish.
In Dwarvish. Is Bandit gonna go for a sip?
No. Just gonna take those. If there's any of those that are opened, maybe.
No,
We'll
you
say
said
there's a
unopened.
bottle of. Let me flip a coin between the 2 of them.
Fair.
Few benefits of the darkness, but one of them is that all of your
There
Okay.
is a bottle of Nectar Sweets open.
Yeah. How many shots worth in there?
Just one.
All right, I'll put in a little shot glass, or not a shot glass, a whiskey glass. Give it a good smell. I
Make
will
me a history check when you smell it.
Okay. History, I would like to kind of use investigation on it as well. Just to glean aspects of it, because my history's not great. Oh no, my history's alright. 16.
16. It smells familiar.
I'm assuming this is like the nectar from the nectar orchards.
Smells like the nectar from the nectar orchards.
Yep.
Is that important?
It's premium. I think it's also magical. No, it's not magical. This was not magical as far as I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have proof on it?
I don't think they have those kind of laws here.
No, it doesn't have proof on it.
Well, it's not a law. It's just information.
You gonna drink the shot or not?
I'll drink the shot slowly. I'm not doing it, drinking it like a shot. I'm just a couple sips.
You sip the shot? Alright.
Yulgrid's a coward.
What?
Yogurt calls you a coward because you're sipping a shot.
Reminds me not
It's
to
an
drink any liquor with you.
It's an
No class.
unknown alcohol, Yogrid.
Pour me a glass.
You feel your body kind of, your mouth and throat kind of numb a bit, and you feel your mind kind of blank a little bit as it is kind of a, almost like an opioid-like alcohol.
Holy
so you
Jesus
feel,
Christ.
some numbness throughout your body and kind of blurs your thoughts a little bit, and has that similar feel of, it is still alcohol, but you almost immediately feel the effects of this one.
Fascinating. That might have uses. Opioid alcohol.
And then I'll roll on the random effect table. No, I'm kidding.
Ah!
Bandit has a thing for alcohol with magical effects.
Yeah, he doesn't like them. All right.
All right.
brief
That puts us at 3 o'clock. Or 4 o'clock. 3 hours, my bad. So we'll call it there after that wonderful little blurb. Yulgrin's discovered a little bit about himself. So we'll see you guys next time.
Adios.
Adios.
Adios, meals.